Guys, have you ever woken up one morning and thought, you know what? I deserve a better life than this. Maybe you're tired of stressing over bills. Maybe your job is draining the soul out of you. Or maybe you just want a place where the air, the salary, and the future all feel brighter. Whatever your story is, trust me, but you're not alone. So today we're taking a journey across the world to explore 15 countries that are absolutely killing it for work and quality of life in 2026. And I'm talking real opportunities, booming job markets, smooth residency pathways, affordable living, clean cities, and cultures that actually know how to enjoy life. Some of these countries are famous for attracting skilled workers, but others, guys, you won't believe how underrated they are. Number 7 shocked me. And number 4, let's just say, if you're dreaming of a fresh start, that one might completely rewrite your future. Alright, let's get into it. Number 15, Colombia. Starting off strong at number 15, we're landing in Colombia. And guys, this place is seriously underrated. Cities like Bogota and Medellin are buzzing with opportunity, but here's the kicker. Your money actually goes a long way. Housing, food, transportation, all super affordable. If you're a digital nomad or someone bringing in foreign income, you're basically living the high life on a moderate budget. Now, beyond the numbers, check this out. Colombia is full of warmth. Locals are friendly, social, and love to share their culture. Making friends isn't hard. The vibe here practically encourages it. You'll find yourself at a cafe in Medellin, chatting with locals or other expats, feeling completely at home. And speaking of feeling at home, settling in is pretty straightforward. Housing is available, the streets are lively, and there's always something happening, from music festivals to weekend markets. Here's the lifestyle bonus. Imagine wrapping up your remote work day and heading straight to the Andes, or maybe catching a weekend on a Caribbean beach. It's all doable without draining your wallet. Work-life balance? Totally manageable. You can structure your day so that work doesn't feel like a grind and you still get to enjoy Colombia's insane landscapes. Of course, you'll want to pick up some Spanish to navigate local bureaucracy, but trust me, the effort pays off. And once you do, Colombia becomes this incredible place where affordability meets culture and life feels rich without requiring a massive paycheck. Seriously, it's a hidden gem where you can enjoy the best of work, leisure, and adventure all in one. Number 14, Costa Rica. Coming in at number 14, we're heading to Costa Rica. And guys, this place really lives up to its Pura Vida vibe. You know, the whole pure life thing everyone talks about. And honestly, it's not just a tagline, it's a lifestyle. People here actually slow down, soak in the outdoors, and genuinely enjoy life. Costa Rica is surprisingly manageable for expats. The cost of living isn't the absolute cheapest in Latin America, but it's fair for what you get. Beautiful landscapes, warm weather year-round, and a stable political climate. And here's a major perk for anyone working remotely. The country doesn't tax foreign-sourced income. That's huge if you're earning in dollars, euros, or another currency. Your money stretches, and you can actually enjoy it without stressing about tax headaches. Check this out. Costa Rica has a population of around 5 million, but over 500,000 are expats. So yeah, you'll find a friendly community, especially in spots like San Jose, Tamarindo, or the Central Valley. Healthcare is solid too, with public options that are surprisingly good, plus private care if you want something extra. And the outdoors, forget about it. Rainforests, volcanoes, waterfalls, and beaches for days. Adventure is basically on your doorstep. Work-life balance here is where Costa Rica really shines. Remote workers, freelancers, and retirees report living at a relaxed pace without sacrificing productivity. You can finish your workday, head to the beach, or go on a weekend hike in the jungle. And let's be honest, that's the dream, right? So if you're looking for a country where your work income stretches further, life feels easy, and every day gives you a little dose of Pura Vida, Costa Rica might just be your perfect match. Seriously, it's hard not to fall in love with this place once you get a taste of its lifestyle. Number 13, Malaysia. At number 13, we land in Malaysia, a real hidden gem in Southeast Asia. This country perfectly balances affordability, modern amenities, and cultural richness, making it a top pick for expats and remote workers alike. Kuala Lumpur, the capital, is buzzing with energy. Sky-high towers, bustling markets, and amazing street food. There's never a dull moment. English is widely spoken here, which makes settling in and navigating daily life a breeze. But here's the kicker. Living in Malaysia costs way less than you might think. On average, expenses are about half of what you'd pay in the US, and rents can be almost 80% cheaper. Your dollar really stretches here, whether you're working a local job or running an online business. Malaysia also offers excellent infrastructure, fast public transport, reliable internet, modern healthcare. It's all accessible without breaking the bank, and the expat community is welcoming. Long-term stays are easy with programs like the 10-year Malaysia My Second Home visa or the newer remote work visa, perfect for those looking to make this tropical country a base. Work-life balance here can vary depending on your sector, but many expats find it very manageable. When the workday ends, there's plenty to enjoy. Pristine islands, dense jungles, vibrant cultural festivals, and a world-renowned food scene. That'll leave your taste buds dancing. Financially, Malaysia is a dream. Low living costs, high quality amenities, and solid personal finance satisfaction make it ideal for stretching your income. You can live comfortably, explore incredible landscapes, and immerse yourself in a multicultural society without constantly worrying about your wallet. Malaysia is one of those countries that surprises you. Affordable, modern, and vibrant, all wrapped in one. It's a place where life feels easy, colorful, and full of opportunity, making it a strong contender for anyone considering a move in 2026. Number 12, Indonesia. Indonesia at number 12. And honestly, it's a paradise for those chasing an affordable yet exciting lifestyle. Bali often steals the spotlight, and for good reason, but the magic isn't just limited to the beaches. Think vibrant street markets, lush rice terraces, and bustling cities filled with opportunities for digital nomads and remote workers. Living costs here are shockingly low. Rent, food, and transportation won't eat up your budget, and that means even a modest income can go a long way. Picture sipping a fresh coconut on the beach after finishing your morning work session, knowing your wallet is still smiling. For expats, Indonesia also offers visas like the Second Home program, making long-term stays much easier. The work-life balance. It's tailor-made for those who want to mix productivity with adventure. Co-working spaces thrive in hubs like Bali and Jakarta, bringing together a vibrant community of freelancers and entrepreneurs. When you clock out, you can surf at sunrise, explore volcanic landscapes, or simply soak in the tropical vibes. Culturally, Indonesia is rich and endlessly fascinating. From colorful festivals to centuries-old temples, every day brings something new. Locals are friendly and welcoming, making it easier to settle in, even if Bahasa Indonesia takes a little time to master. And while bureaucracy can be a bit tricky, most expats say it's worth navigating for the incredible lifestyle on offer. In short, Indonesia is a country where adventure, affordability, and comfort collide. Whether you're hunting for a tropical escape, a creative hub, or just a place to stretch your income further, it's hard to beat what this sprawling archipelago has in store. Number 11, Switzerland. Alright, let's talk Switzerland. When most people think of this country, they picture pristine Alps, chocolate that melts in your mouth, and some of the highest salaries in the world. And they're not wrong, but living here is about more than just scenery. It's a masterclass in balance, precision, and quality of life. Cities like Zurich, Geneva, and Basel are bustling hubs for finance, tech, and pharma, offering career opportunities that are hard to beat anywhere else. The salaries? Let's just say you'll notice the difference, enough to offset the famously high cost of living. And while rents and meals aren't cheap, the environment you're stepping into is worth every franc. For expats, Switzerland scores incredibly high in safety, political stability, and overall life satisfaction. About 92% of expats feel confident in the country's stability for the year ahead, and honestly, it's easy to see why. Whether it's taking a weekend ski trip, hiking around pristine lakes, or enjoying the cultural offerings in cosmopolitan cities, life here feels organized yet indulgent. Work-life balance is surprisingly good too. Full-time employees enjoy generous vacation time, 4 to 5 weeks is common, and there's a cultural respect for efficiency over long hours at the office. Don't be surprised if your colleagues leave promptly at 5 p.m. to hit the trails or the spa. Sure, integrating takes some effort. There are 4 national languages: German, French, Italian, and Romansh, so location matters. But the reward is a life of unparalleled safety, cleanliness, and professional growth. In Switzerland, you really can earn big, live well, and explore some of the most stunning landscapes on the planet, all in one go. Number 10, Vietnam. Now, let's jet off to Southeast Asia. Vietnam is next on our list. And guys, this country is a revelation for anyone wanting to stretch stretch their income without giving up comfort. From the buzzing streets of Ho Chi Minh City to the charming riverside vibes of Hoi An, Vietnam proves you can live large on a moderate budget. The cost of living here is seriously impressive. We're talking street food meals for a couple of dollars, scooters as your main ride, and apartments that won't drain your wallet. Expats report that nearly 90% feel their money goes far enough to live comfortably. And honestly, it's hard to argue with that when a full month of living can cost less than a single paycheck back in many Western cities. But it's not just about finances. Vietnam has a thriving expat scene and growing job market. Teaching English, working for multinationals, or diving into the tech scene, there's something for nearly everyone. And the local culture is vibrant with markets, cafes, and street-side eateries that invite you to slow down and soak it all in. The scenery doesn't disappoint either. Lush mountains, winding rivers, and the famous Mekong Delta make for endless weekend escapes. Work-life balance is another strong point. Many expats carve out schedules that let them explore, enjoy street food adventures, or even take short trips on the weekends, all while keeping their careers on track. Number 9. United Arab Emirates, UAE. Next, we're diving into the Middle East, and the UAE is where ambition meets luxury. Cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi aren't just iconic, they're playgrounds for professionals who want a high-standard lifestyle and serious career opportunities. Salaries here can be jaw-dropping, and the best part? There's no income tax. That means more of your paycheck actually makes it into your pocket. Life in the UAE is fast-paced but manageable if you plan smart. For starters, housing and lifestyle costs can be high, especially in prime areas, but there's a trick. Consider neighborhoods a bit outside the main hubs. You'll get in modern apartments, excellent amenities, and lower rents without missing out on the city vibe. The work culture can be demanding, especially in finance, tech, or hospitality, but it also comes with huge perks. Networking is key here, so don't shy away from building relationships early. It can open doors faster than in many other countries. On your downtime, the UAE is a playground. Pristine beaches, desert safaris, luxury malls, and even global travel options from Dubai's hub airport. Number 8. Australia. Alright, now we're hopping over to the land down under. Australia. This place is basically a dream if you're after a mix of career growth, outdoor adventures, and a laid-back lifestyle. Cities like Sydney and Melbourne are buzzing economic centers, packed with opportunities in healthcare, IT, engineering, and mining. And the best part, even entry-level jobs pay well thanks to Australia's high minimum wage. Life here isn't just about work though. Australia is Sunshine Central with roughly 3,000 hours a year. That's double what the UK gets. Imagine finishing up your day at the office and heading straight to the beach for a surf, BBQ, or just a chill walk along the coast. Work-life balance isn't a myth here. It's embedded in the culture. People genuinely believe in enjoying life while you work, and annual leave is usually 4 weeks. Now, some practical advice. Sydney and Melbourne are pricey, especially when it comes to rent. A pro tip? Look at the suburbs or smaller cities like Brisbane or Adelaide. They're more affordable but still give you access to great jobs and lifestyle perks. Australia is also incredibly welcoming and multicultural. You'll meet folks from all over the world, and English is of course the main language, making integration smooth. Healthcare is free for residents through Medicare. Number 7, New Zealand. Now let's talk about New Zealand, a country that's basically a paradise for anyone who loves nature, adventure, and a truly balanced lifestyle. Imagine living somewhere you can surf in the morning, hike in the mountains by afternoon, and still have time for a cozy dinner with friends. That's pretty much life here. New Zealand consistently ranks as one of the top countries for expats, and it's easy to see why. About 90% of expats say they would recommend it for its quality of life. The locals, affectionately called Kiwis, are famously friendly and welcoming, making it easier for newcomers to settle in. And work culture? Forget the endless overtime. Here, work to live is taken seriously. Offices are often empty by 5 p.m. on Fridays, giving you a real chance to enjoy your weekends. Salary-wise, New Zealand is decent, though slightly lower than Australia or the US for similar roles. But the low stress levels and high personal freedom more than make up for it. English is the main language, and immigration paths like the working holiday visa or skilled migrant programs make it relatively straightforward to move here. And let's not forget the scenery. Beaches, forests, mountains, and lakes all within a few hours drive. Whether you're chasing adrenaline or just a quiet life surrounded by nature, New Zealand delivers. Number 6, Canada. Alright, let's head north to Canada, a country that somehow manages to blend booming cities, breathtaking nature, and a genuinely welcoming vibe. If you've ever dreamed of living somewhere with maple trees, snowy mountains, and friendly neighbors, this is it. And honestly, the people here are ridiculously nice. Strangers smile, help is always around the corner, and multiculturalism isn't just a buzzword, it's everyday life. From Toronto's tech scene to Vancouver's startup hubs, there are solid work opportunities across industries like IT, healthcare, and natural resources. Salaries are competitive, and the work-life balance is actually something people brag about. Think shorter commutes, paid vacation, and a culture that encourages unplugging after work. But here's the kicker. Canada isn't just about city life. Weekends can mean kayaking on pristine lakes, hiking in the Rockies, or exploring charming small towns with quirky cafes. Housing and living costs can be high in big cities, but even a modest income can go a long way in smaller towns or with careful budgeting. Healthcare? Universal and worry-free. Safety, top-notch. And honestly, the friendly, open-hearted culture makes settling in so much easier than you'd expect. Number 5, Panama. Alright, get ready, because Panama is a total game changer for expats looking for sun, convenience, and a seriously comfortable life. Panama might be small, but it packs an enormous punch when it comes to quality of life. Panama City alone has a skyline that could rival Miami, but what really steals the show is how easy it is to live here without burning through your savings. Here's the deal. The cost of living is lower than in North America or Europe, but the infrastructure is surprisingly modern. Think reliable internet, clean apartments, and healthcare that won't make your wallet scream. And speaking of money, the US dollar is the local currency, so expats don't have to worry about constant conversion headaches. Your dollars stretch further here than you'd expect. Culturally, Panama has a relaxed, friendly vibe. Locals are warm, many speak English, and making friends as a newcomer isn't a struggle. For those still working, the economy is growing, especially in finance and logistics thanks to the Panama Canal. Number 4, Mexico. At number 4 is Mexico. This is one of those places that just gets it right. Affordable living, amazing culture, and a vibe that makes you actually want to slow down and enjoy life. Seriously, Mexico is a perfect blend of low cost and high quality experiences, which is why expats are falling in love here year after year. First off, your money goes a long way. Rent in Mexico City or Guadalajara is often a fraction of what you'd pay back in the US or Europe, and day-to-day expenses like groceries, transport, and dining out won't drain your bank account. Even better, for remote workers or retirees bringing in foreign income, this country allows you to live comfortably without compromising on lifestyle. Now the culture. Mexico is vibrant, warm, and endlessly social. Locals love to gather over food, music, and festivals. Trust me, you'll never run out of things to do. And making friends. Easier than you think. Expats here often rave about how welcoming people are, especially if you take a genuine interest in the local way of life. For work opportunities, Mexico has a growing economy with roles in tech, manufacturing, tourism, and education. Number 3, Thailand. Alright, stick with me here because the next spot on our list is pure magic, and you'll want to stay till the end. We're talking about Thailand, a country that's basically a playground for expats and digital nomads. If tropical beaches, vibrant cities, and affordable living sound good to you, Thailand delivers on all fronts. First, let's talk money. Rent, food, transportation, everything is super affordable. You can rent a modern apartment in Chiang Mai or Bangkok for a fraction of what it would cost back home, and street food, delicious and ridiculous cheap. A full meal for a couple of dollars is totally normal. For anyone working remotely or living on a budget, Thailand makes your money stretch incredibly far. Now, the lifestyle is where Thailand really shines. The culture revolves around joy, balance, and contentment. Imagine mornings in a cozy cafe getting work done, afternoons exploring ornate temples, and evenings enjoying fresh seafood by the beach. Number 2, Spain. Now, things get juicier. This next spot is where the final phase of our list really heats up, so you want to hang on till the end. We're landing in Spain, a country that effortlessly blends vibrant culture, sunny weather, and a lifestyle that makes you feel like every day is a vacation. Spain is all about living well without letting work take over your life. Long lunches, late dinners, weekends filled with friends and family. That's the rhythm here. Spaniards truly know how to balance work and pleasure, and as an expat, you'll feel that shift immediately. Paid vacation, around 30 days a year, and yes, they actually take it. Financially, Spain is a sweet spot too. While salaries might be lower than some Western European countries, your money goes Further, day-to-day costs, from groceries to rent outside high-end neighborhoods, are very reasonable. This makes Spain especially attractive for remote workers, retirees, or anyone wanting a good lifestyle without breaking the bank. Number 1. Portugal. Okay folks, the moment you've been waiting for, the grand finale. Things just get juicier from here, and Portugal absolutely earns the crown for 2026. This country is like that perfect combo meal you didn't know you needed. Affordability, incredible lifestyle, and opportunities for work, especially if you're a digital nomad or remote worker. Portugal is one of those countries where you wake up, step outside, and suddenly your stress drops by 50% without you doing anything. The air is soft, the streets feel safe, and the people friendly in that effortless, we're happy you're here kind of way. But don't confuse the relaxed vibe for laziness. Portugal is growing fast. Tech hubs in Lisbon, Porto, and Braga are exploding with startups, remote-friendly companies. What makes Portugal stand out is how affordable it still is compared to the rest of Western Europe. You can live comfortably without feeling like you're fighting your salary every day. A modern apartment outside the big tourist zones won't drain your bank account, groceries are reasonable, and public transport is clean and easy to use. And the healthcare? Efficient, low cost, and one of the best ranked systems in Europe. Work-life balance is where Portugal truly shines. People actually enjoy their evenings. Cafes stay lively, beach towns glow at sunset, and there's this unspoken rule that life is meant to be lived, not stressed through. It's a rhythm you instantly feel yourself adapting to. And there you have it, folks. Portugal takes the crown for 2026. If you've been taking notes, I want to hear from you. Go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and your suggestions seriously help shape what we cover next. If this video gave you ideas or helped with your planning, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. It really supports the channel more than you know. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and tap that bell so you don't miss our next videos. We've got a bunch of epic travel guides and insider tips coming up for 2026. So now it's your turn. Pack that bag, book that flight, and make this your year to explore the world without emptying your wallet. Safe travels, enjoy every moment, and I'll see you in the next adventure.